In this episode, I'm sharing how to make over plastic dollar store ornaments with DIY paint, paper clay, and ornate molds from Iron Orchid Design by Prima Marketing. The links to find a DIY paint retailer near you and to find all the supplies you need to make this project are on the description box below. I got these ornaments at the dollar store and we're going to transform them. We're going to they're plastic too, so if you drop them, it's totally fine because they don't break. We're going to use the DIY paint because there's clay in it and it will stick to plastic, it will stick to metal. The very first thing you want to do is you want to paint the ornaments. Get some plastic ones. You wouldn't want to do all that work and then drop one and have it break. I'm going to use a brush and I'm going to try and build up the paint and make it look really texturized. I'm using the color Skeleton Key to go over this plastic slick dollar store ornament. DIY paint is clay-based, so it adheres to most surfaces and will easily create a textured finish simply by painting in several directions. We're going to put clay in these. There's a whole bunch of them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 12 of them right here and I don't even have them all. It's paper clay and it's really good. You warm it up in your fingers like this and then you start pressing it into the mold. You start pushing it in there like that. And you want to push it in really good so that it gets down into all the little intricate details. You start taking the excess off. I push from the back side and the front side. See, because it's rubbery, you can loosen it from all the edges. Once you get the edges all cracked out, then you can just peel it right out of the mold like this, just to make sure I'm doing it right. And there you have it. You can just lay it right across the ornament. You can make it conform to curvy surfaces. It's bendable. See it? Can you see how it's floppy? There are many designs to choose from for furniture, decor, and jewelry. Check out the Iron Orchid Pinterest board for other tutorials and ideas. Paper clay is easy to use and can easily be removed before it dries. Press firmly and cut away the excess with a knife. Then bend the mold back and forth until the edges crack loose. Then gently roll the clay out. You can use various types of clay for different projects. You can even use resin for making jewelry. I found the clay pretty easy to work with, but if you have issues with the clay sticking, sprinkle a little cornstarch into the mold beforehand. I'm using wood glue to attach my designs to the ornaments. Tacky glue will likely work too, depending on your surface. After you apply the glue, press gently to the ornament and hold in place for a few seconds. Experiment with the design and allow to dry, then apply another layer of paint to cover the surface area of the clay. I layered several colors of DIY paint: vintage linen, bohemian blue, and black velvet. White, black, and clear. We're going to take the wax, work it into all the swirly parts and the cracked up parts and the grooves and the nooks and the crannies, and then we're going to wipe off the excess, and then they just look amazing. That's the last thing we need to do, and then we'll be done with it. Apply clear wax to the surface and sprinkle decrepit dust into the detailed areas while the wax is still tacky. Decrepit dust is new and it will be available in 2017. It's perfect for getting into all the detailed areas. It looks intense until you remove the excess with a soft cloth. Here I'm applying white wax over bohemian blue, covering the entire surface and removing the excess with a cloth. White wax is great over dark colors. It gives it a weathered wood finish. Next I added golden ticket for a sheer metallic overlay. And the final step after the wax is to sand lightly
if you want to add even more detail.
He enters a room, sadly no one there. They can sense his admiration for picking out every hair of those who listen a temper which could break.
I think this one is my favorite one right here. Here it is. Look it, this one is good. My resolution for 2017 is lose 15 pounds, make a video every week, and start going to the gym. I joined a gym and it was really good for about 3 days, and then I couldn't even move my body at all. So I'm going back tomorrow. Look at how good they turned out. I don't know if it will focus on them. Let me know which one is your favorite. I like this one with the keyhole right here. I like this white one right here too. That one is really good. And I think this one is my favorite right here. This one has a clock. I like the black one. See this side, and then this side, and then this really big one. But look at how good that is. Click the link below if you would like to order some of these molds. There are people all across the country who sell them. They're sold in the US and in other countries. This is kind of off topic, but I got these rubber boots. It rained like for 2 days in California. I'll put the Amazon link for those in the description box.
To find out where DIY paint and waxes are sold in your area, or to sell DIY products in your store, click the link below. To find the clay and the molds, click the link to Prima Marketing in the description box. Or to find an Iron Orchid retailer near you, all the links are below. Visit my website for the complete written tutorial.
And if you like this video, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.